Ooh. Okay, there we go. So it's not Devil's Daughter, as it says, but that's the only Sherlock Holmes games category they have. So, browse with the controller.
Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Traveling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Oh, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Yay, friendship. Is it the bad guy?
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
He is too young to be with him.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
Of course.
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
I can't remember. Ooh, fancy. I'm supposed to know where my room is because I did not see a number.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
You're doing a great job with that one spot.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
What the hell is the marlin ceviche? Was that? Shrimp? Is it cut up hot dogs? And tortilla chips with hot sauce?
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict spatch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Don't we though?
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Ooh.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
We'd have one that quick.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking?
Mind.
Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Investigation time.
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
Great.
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
As bystanders about piece of evidence, press start to open the casebook, pin evidence X, and speak with someone.
Don't ask me about the cane.
Yeah.
I was with you the whole time.
Is this familiar to you?
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
Three people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not?
Concentrate
Let's see
and
how good you really are.
Oh god. Oh, what? How do I know he's suffering from dysentery?
Excuse me, just one question.
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
The officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with a noble couple. The man talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with her cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Yeah, sure he will. How are you over here already? Is he a wizard?
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Observe. Oh god. One rich skin. What does that mean? Rich fashionable. I've never seen these yellow little things around them before. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. Usually hit someone with force. Yeah, our knuckles look the same. Measured by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, you can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a bored-rich English nobleman who travels around Europe squandering his money. His florid face indicates that he has problems with alcohol. He is still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time he'll be wretched. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. His red knuckles reveal that he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently. His anger issues mixed with alcohol and contrariety. I can't say that word. Can make him a violent person. Everything is he has succumbed to the temptation to drink a few shots of alcohol. Perhaps he was unsettled by his seance. Red Knuckles, I presume that he takes boxing lessons to strengthen his physical condition. Already annoyed by the disappearance of his cane, he's now infuriated by the death of a diamond, surprisingly. Let's say I'm bored.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know.
I was after a strong middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief
His
almost
glass is now
confessed
blurry in the
after a
background.
single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Gasp.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a
What
crown.
dumb bitch.
Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
You do that. Admit. Concentration helps you pick up smaller details around the world around you, and you see a scribbled white circle. Press RB to observe the object more closely. Okay.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
That's one.
Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
That's not
Ectoplasm.
enough. That's a
The
whole
ghost was
chunk of
here,
it.
Sherry. There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
Who's hers? What is that?
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
It's more ectoplasm.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
I'll get the question now.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait.
You are a medium.
I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
Mind palace? Found enough clues to make a deduction. Open the casebook. Now lead to the mind palace inside. Pair the clues. No, do that thing. Okay. During the seance, Lady Craven placed the tables opposite a window to the courtyard. Was it? And she if I get those two together. Craven was pointing at the window. She said someone in the courtyard doing the seance. Okay. He discovered that the diamond had been stolen. Lord Craven punched the medium face. Those two have anything to do with each other.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Yes. Further.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
She's not gonna talk.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much atmosphere to the room.
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see.
How would a mirror piss off a ghost? Right, so there's someone in the courtyard. Aha.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
There's no trail. Are these the footprints? Oh, no, those are footprints. There's pin the relevant businesses. Oh, what is that thing? Okay, there we go. How would he know this? Makes no sense. Oh, I can't run while I do this.
Size 4 with a broken heel. Size 4 with a broken heel.
I'm asking if anybody ran through here. No, there's not. How would I know she has lung disease? Yeah, I tracked it. How the fuck am I supposed to find out who did it?
Help me, please.
Don't take it personally, sir. But I know nothing about this.
What? Is there more on the shoe?
Rose de Moore, All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja?
Stop blinking into existence.
Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her. May I ask you something?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
Perhaps Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now. Here's the pictures.
Could you help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Well, why not? There she is.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
I'm asking the questions here.
I'm a novelist documenting the supernatural and those who witness it. Now, should you take a starring role in the tale, I will need your name.
Oh my. A book? And you want to include me? I'm Lucia. Lucia Saletta.
Something went wrong during the seance, Lucia, but no one will tell me what happened. You would be a valuable interview if you were there.
I was. And I saw everything with my own eyes.
Of course you did. What did you see in the room?
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
Did you see anything else?
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You lied to the poor girl, Sherry. What a tease. She'll dream about being a character of that book.
Surely a pleasant dream is better than no dream at all, John.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Enough clues, Sherlock can use imagination to reconstruct the past, interact with the node to begin, and recreate an accurate version of the events. Oh, so he can do that like rewind tape thing from Cyberpunk. She had to be sitting here. What is going on?
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Oh, this guy didn't do it?
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
Alright, I'm gonna find 226.
Are you able to help me?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Never heard of what? 25.
Lady
26.
Craven is not...
Oh, I ran too close. Excuse. Chef steals food. Prices rising again. Made her husband drunk. Some guests this summer. Use a fish knife. Son's bad acquaintances. Oh, what? Don't hesitate to eat.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behaviour in the hall.
Oh, god damn it.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Is it the sun's thing? Oh, what? Prices? I don't know.
Lady Craven is not...
Actions by Lady Craven arouse suspicion in the maids. Lots of guests this summer, so that has nothing to do with it. Price is rising again. No. Made her husband drunk, maybe. Chef steals food. I don't think that has anything to do with her. Son's bad acquaintances? That might be. Fuck's sake.
Lady Craven is not...
What are valuable keywords from relevant chatter? Cannot use a fish knife. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I was on the lookout. Chef steals food. I don't think that has anything to do with anything. Price is rising again. Made her husband drunk.
Lady Craven is not...
Am I stupid? What is going on? I had those two before. Overheard two staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossip that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. With their observation, she was on the lookout during the event while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. Why the fuck would I think a fish knife had anything to do with that conversation with her? Oh shit.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
No.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
Was Emma with you?
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting.
Where is the medium?
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason.
Pigeon-livered? I've never heard that insult before. Where did you go next?
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand.
What did you do next?
So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Why was jail spelled
have yourself a murder mystery,
G-A-O-L?
Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Is that how they spell it in the UK? Like Joker.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Maybe. Oh, it's like a pear.
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
I can concentrate for that. I'm close to something? Oh, I can't move around.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
You think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
He's right next door? That's suspicious at all, as well.
A remarkably simple lock.
Does that mean I can do something to it?
Aha. A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune. Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
That's why I can't look. clues here? Oh. Marks do anything? Doesn't do anything. This is in this box.
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
Can I do anything with this letter?
Someone was not happy with his post.
I'll put it back together. Dear Sarah, to inform you, the theft investigation continues, however the ring has not yet been found. We had to free Elo DuPont, a servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of the participation in the crime. We will inform you of any progress in this case. Oh, so he doesn't like the police because of that. Over here. Maybe. Doors, maybe? Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal. Yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work because of my hand injury. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the court. He's got a bit of a temper.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
I don't know shit. Alright, so what the hell is still over here? Oh. What was that? It was literally just yellow.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar. Virtus Audacta Sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste. So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Grass, sweet rock, ordinary. Okay, so can I do anything with it? Evidence. Ah, shit. A pile of money and family ring hidden in a secret stash among Emma's perfumes. Once she found a moth design with hidden jewels. If copper looks old, it does not fit with the other jewels in there.
I doubt I can help with this.
Why not?
I doubt I can help with this.
I'm dead shortly after coming upstairs.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Money family ring.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
Wagtail?
Sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
I don't know if you want to say something like that. Okay, so how do I speak to the medium?
So young and so...
Shut up.
Dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Can I not talk to the medium at all? Or do I have to go to the Mind Palace? Shape of a moth. Jewelry of the same moth design. It's something common. Whoops. That doesn't go with that? How does that not go with that? Compensation for abuse, see framed servants. Can't serve lock. Emma. Who's in the room? Compensation for abuse. Can be picked easily. Thief framed the servants. No. Not. With Emma. No. Okay, whoops. Was a thief who made Lord Craven believe that the servants were stealing? She'd done it through their trap. Yes, that's true. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her. That could be true. Lord Craven returned to the room as Emma was hiding the diamond and caught her off guard. I mean, that could also be true. Let's do it that way. Lord Craven's an unstable man who cannot manage his anger. Put that one back. Yay. If their paths had crossed in the past, Luca could well know of Emma's predilection for thievery. Could. Lord Craven was furious when he discovered that Emma had stolen from him. I mean, yeah. I think I'm missing something. But none of these go together? He's dead, the bruises on her neck, blah blah blah. Explanations. Maybe spent more time at the bar before coming upstairs to find his mistress lying in bed dead. Someone at the bar must have seen him. Lord Craven also told me that Luca Galici has been locked in the room next to his, and the key from it is now at reception. I completely glossed over that fact. So I'd ask people at the bar what they saw. The bar? Oh, I can also get a key while I'm here.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Is he gonna be like a ghost by the end of this movie? Because he keeps popping up out of nowhere. Press up to quickly pin evidence without going to your casebook. Cycle left and right through clues. It would literally be easier with the case evidence.
sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Worst bartender ever.
Do you know anything about this?
That's a question I can answer.
Found a witness who advised that Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar after he left the seance room.
Help me, please.
I'm so sorry. I can't help you, sir.
Oh, I gotta go to my mind palace now. Spent time at the bar. While Lord Craven had enough time to kill Emma before I arrived, the murderer had time to kill Emma while Lord Craven was moving downstairs. I'm gonna assume that. So that one's gonna go that way. Medium Luca could have known that Emma was a thief and she was trying to frame him for her crime. I mean, maybe? We'll talk to Luca first. Why are you telling me to still go in the Mind Palace? Luca. Oh, I can just walk right in. Okay. How are you here? What is going on?
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Those guys seem suspicious already. So observe. Oh god. Took a heavy blow. Yeah, we saw him punch him in the face. Used a lot of makeup. Oh, I didn't catch that at all. Skinny, seems malnourished. Really isn't that skinny. Trained in sleight of hand. Is that how people trained in sleight of hand hold stuff? The hat. Her scrape's slightly bleeding. So that means she clawed at him? Oh god. He is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from the heavy punch. Uses... That was a creepy neck turn. Uses makeup to hide the traces of his illness from malnourishment. His hands and thin fingers indicate that he is skilled at conjuring tricks used to manipulate concealed items. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrist from a recent and short fight. I think he tries his best to be he tries his best as a medium, but his business doesn't go well, and he sometimes has to go without food. Probably. He uses makeup to hide possible jail tattoos. I don't know why it's spelled like that. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrists from a recent short fight. I believe he's more of a criminal than a medium. There's no way of earning money by deceiving the wealthy. It could be too. Thin, elongated fingers means he was trained in sleight of hand? I don't know. I'm gonna say he was a thief.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not.
They
in the
actually did the
necessary
dun
state
dun
for
dun.
summoning. The spirits preferred clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises.
Oh,
That
now
Craven is a
convenient.
very loud man. But I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
Can
Those scratches
Can I
on
get
your
your
hands
scratches?
look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Of course you will. Provide evidence. I don't fucking know. Yeah, Jules, Rain, Gossip, Miss Potter.
Sorry, that's beyond my expertise.
Letter, thief.
This object simply isn't resonating with me. Sorry, that's beyond my expertise.
It's you.
I need to go.
Palace clues. Rough servants. Scratches. Oops. While roughly escorting Luca to be locked in his room, the servants mistreated and scratched him up. So if he's a thief, then the lock can be easily picked as a good thing, as he can get in and strangle her. Into a tunnel which is weak. Luca could pick it easily. Yes, he could. And then... Oh, did that give me a second one? And one of the scratches on Luca's hands while fighting for her life. Yeah, that sounds more like it. Luca was a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Luca fought for his life, given his checkered past. If he were arrested, nothing could save him from a death sentence, and Emma knew it. I will not stop him from fleeing to start a new life. I'm sure there's an achievement for doing both. I'll help him escape. Luke fought for his life. Is it red because it's the wrong one? I want to switch it. This says Mind Palace. Do I have to? What? Oh no, they're both red. So does that mean I can't do that?
You always take me to the best of places, Sherry.
Oh, I see.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
Huh.
Luca Galici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Those scratches are damaged.
Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I am... I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives.
Oh, did I switch it to...
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out.
I did it!
But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink. All I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
I let him go. I mean, the bitch took everything from him. Yeah, I'll give him a chance.
You already suffered at Miss Emma's hands once. I'm not convinced you deserve to suffer again. I can't help but notice the window latch seems faulty. Perhaps I should leave you here alone and fetch someone. I'm afraid it may take me some time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
The police won't notice your disappearance immediately. Run, leave Cordona, and try to lead a decent life.
I won't forget your kindness. I owe you everything, Mr. Holmes.
Stop wasting time. Run.
Cordona sounds like a Star Wars planet.
Open the door, Mr. Galici. Don't make it worse. We know you're in there.
Imbeciles, why are you dawdling? Step aside.
Holy shit. Does it say hoo-ah?
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, and we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
I got $80 for that? Why did I get money?
Sherry, I forbid you to spend another night here. The hotel's reputation won't survive a second investigation.
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
I don't know where to go. Oh right, the grave. I already forgot about that.
Is everything alright? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
Funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Yes, concentrate.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft.
I was with Baz for a second. Who are you? Oh, is she up here? Is it this one? Gotta be this one now. Someone down there? Cover? There isn't one. Stuff around here. Rate of heights. Sympathetic. Am I stupid? What is going on? Now it's in front of me. It's around the back. In this grave? There'll be something here other than my mother. What are these? Anything with these? Ooh, what's that? Painting somebody coming out of it. It's terrifying. I'll shut these guys around now. What am I supposed to be doing? John asked if I remember my mother's funeral. I don't recall, but I can try to recall something. I knew he was a ghost or something. God damn it. I fucking knew it. Sit on a bench or something? Why are they here now?
May I ask for your assistance?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
Do you know anything about this?
Do you know, I'd rather bite a snake than talk to you.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
May I ask you something?
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
That's a decent point.
Excuse me, just one question.
Do you know, I'd rather bite a snake than talk to you.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what, and dressed as what?
Where the crying angel of my mother's tombstone?
Could you help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Oh, did I have to ask you about that?
Are you able to help me?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Excuse me, just one question.
So you think if you have money, we should bow to your whims? No, sir.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
That's
or are
not
you just
his
annoying
voice.
these people on purpose?
I don't know, John. Oh, John's diary. Alright, this is starting to annoy me. Answer the right questions. Might as well let you rest up.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Is this familiar to you?
A man like you should not speak to a man like me.
Alright, I'm gonna punch something pretty soon. Why is this not working? What is going on? Do I have to change my wardrobe or something? Oh, man.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft.
Nothing over here. Something over here. I don't understand what.
Could you help me?
Do you know, I'd rather bite a snake than talk to you.
Are you able to help me?
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine? You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
That icon means. I think he has the right questions. What's the right question? I can try to recall something. Am I not even supposed to be here? Where's the blue mark? How do I... Okay. Yeah, everyone is starting to look at us oddly. All thanks to Sherry, of course. You shouldn't approach people with such baffling questions. Keeps asking the same questions. Well then, what's the right fucking question? Shouldn't that be what I pinned? Because I'm looking for the fucking... Because I'm looking for the crying angel. Over here. I'm getting this way. What about this guy?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think I'm rich enough to talk to you, sir.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't be that one. That's what that's supposed to be, right? Gotta go over here.
Are you able to help me?
Will you cry if I don't answer your questions?
Maybe. There's nothing I can do with these two.
Excuse me, just one question.
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
I can't do anything with that lamp. But yet there's something right here that I need to do. But it won't tell me what. I am completely lost. There's nothing there. Was I not supposed to go to the cemetery? Can't believe is the question. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? It was right here the whole time?
After the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem. The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon. Rest in peace, Mrs. Holmes.
Okay.
A pocket watch? It seems familiar, John. Why is it here? Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother.
He's 50?
This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently. A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
It says there's a clue, but I got nothing.
This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
No, I can't.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggests he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
Is it Mycroft? Or is it Moriarty?
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail
No
continues
one of
ahead.
those bikes. off here. What was that? Something vibrated. Gotta go this way. See the painter as well. What's that guy?
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry.
Mr.
Make
Holmes,
friends.
did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Codona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
Did you visit my mother's tomb?
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too were loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
The archives at City Hall, Police Station, and Cordona Chronicle may hold key information in your case. When investigating a piece of evidence, think about which location is the most appropriate to visit. Okay. Where are the archives? Am I just fast travel? Why doesn't it give me the option to go? Keep going. So even though they give you a map, you can't just go anywhere?
Extra, extra! Murderer on the loose! A reward offered for any information as to Mr. Galici's whereabouts. Interested in some Cordona news? Check the front page. You won't regret it.
Notable the tastefully occult got more than she bargained for after a visit to a spiritualist, her own death. Luca Gallici, the famous medium, was wanted for strangulation of a woman at Il Palazzo del Lusso last night. Investigating officers said the crime appeared to be the consequence of a theft carried out, blah blah blah. We know that already. That's actually pretty good. Oh, he's just smoking, he's not actually painting anything. Oh, there's a lighthouse over there. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Can I have to do Chronicles or something? Oh, what? They did it like in a circle back then? So we can only go to the cemetery or to here? I don't need to go to the Cadrana Chronicle?
All the newspapers are sold out.
These archives. Yeah, so do I need to go to the police station? Cordona Police Station, and I can't go there.
Hello.
Yeah. This guy take me somewhere? I guess not. So where am I? Oh, so I go to the left. You actually have to go to the places? This is stupid. to Ferry Street. Up to the right, Harbor Avenue. Straight ahead. It's done.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Can I help?
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
View evidence updated. Okay, where am I going? Here's the sketch of the thief who robbed. Distinguished antler. The sketch artist was able to capture the likeness of covert, but my disguise skills may prove more efficient. The outlier is located at the intersection of Knights Road and Trinity Way and Scaladio. Knights Road and Trinity Way. Knights Road, Trinity Way. So it's right here. The other way. Don't feel the wrong way.
I'm pleased to meet you, ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, Signore.
Let's do it differently.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Signor Holmes.
Please grab the thief.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind. Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
Gross. If it ends with your investigation, you don't dress appropriately. Lucky Sherlock has a pennant for disguise, so it's at the wardrobe menu and changes outfits. That looks evil to me. See if that works.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must have stolen it from someone. No doubt about it.
All right, I've got it.
Very fancy beige suit. I don't think I picked a suit from any of that, but let's see. Hey, you said you got glasses. Beige suit. What am I in a beige suit from? What was that?
He did wear glasses, but not like those. His were angular and evil-looking.
All right, I'll try another pair.
Why can't I change clothes here? It's gonna be those.
He was wearing a hat. Didn't I tell you about the hat? It didn't go well with his suit. That man had no dress sense at all.
Well, what did it look like?
Oh, just a regular hat, you know, black.
Black regular hat. Guessing that's it. Doiby.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than sketching.
Before I go, Mum, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
She just gave me a police outfit? Is that legal? Go back.
Look who's here.
I just dressed
Hello
up as a
again,
cop.
officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No, no trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
And of course you will. Spectres. Oh god. Okay. Jesus. That's supposed to. Oh, I did that already. What am I doing? Oh, am I trying to find this guy? I thought I was here to find my mother. Evidence and 3 search criteria. Property columns. Pattern. What? Okay, I see how this is going. Whoops. So I want misdemeanors, suspects, limitation. Whoops. Nothing? Or, would it be an officer? Perhaps. No. Suspects. John, shut up. Don't I want... I thought I was here to look up my mother. John, what? What was John, what? For my interested activities in digging through the archives, we've been drinking or exploring, but who listens to me? Getting trouble with most in the archives of Scotland. Yes, I know. I'm supposed to be looking for my mother. Yeah, it's true. If they did, there would be something about it with these archives. 10 years ago, we were living somewhere in Grand Surrey, which should help me narrow my search. So, Grand Surrey, subjects, victims, crimes, violent crimes. I found the archive was an empty folder labeled thusly, Case of Violet Holmes, April 9th, 1869, Summer Manor, Grand Surrey. There are no documents inside at all. Seems that there really was a police investigation, yet all the case files are missing. Fantastic.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
Oh, God.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic? A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
I gotta shoot on controller.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do
LT
it.
then fire with RT. Even activities, slow motion, highlighting objects. You can shoot but only for a limited time. To manually use the pistol, press X.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood.
Press B to toggle between stand and crouch. To roll, press Y.
Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go. My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage and don't forget the environment.
These will open a profile for arrest. When you hit environmental objects, make sure your enemy has proximity before you fire.
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Let's move. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armor.
Hold the armor pieces to reveal weak points. That must be targeted last.
Hooray! Alright, let's move on, Sherry. If you stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated.
Press RB. Recharge after use. Every arrest you make speeds up the recharge.
Look at that helmet of his. You won't be able to get the powder past it.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results. Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Worried?
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
River is cool and excessive. Try to arrest the enemy instead. Disorient your opponent, get in close, and then press A to arrest them. Follow the cues properly to immobilize your foe.
I'm coming for you.
Oh shit. He's right there.
No more crime for you until next month.
Why not? Arrest him? Can I not arrest him? What the hell?
It won't work this way.
I'm coming for you.
What the hell was that?
Overcome him, don't.
I couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff's ready.
How do I...
Can overcome the brute now.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
Take this!
Overcome him, don't.
I couldn't miss the party.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
That's
Could we be
enough.
arrested when that
You've proved
happens?
yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same on the
I thought
street,
you had to like
and you'll
actually
be
put
well
cuffs on.
rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it, but at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
Holy shingles. The bandit lair has been marked on your map. Use details to open the how to play screen. What? Okay. I think I'll call it there for now. We'll be back later. Got some running around to do. If anybody's here, have a great rest of the day. I'll be back later. Thanks for stopping by.